Siamo in compagnia del professor Carsten Stahl dell'Università di Monaco. Il professor Stahl è il direttore del più importante centro di ricerca al mondo per gli ingranaggi e le trasmissioni meccaniche e quindi è un grande piacere averlo qui a Fiere di Parma, a MECSPE, e intervistarlo facendogli delle domande per capire quale sarà il futuro degli ingranaggi che sono il simbolo della meccanica. Good morning, Professor Stahl, and welcome to MECSPE, the exhibition in Italy, which is the reference for the specialized mechanics. Gears are the symbol of mechanics, and as I said in Italian, you are the director of the most important research center in the world, the FZG Research Center in Munich. So you know everything about the future of gears and power transmission. But first question, we are seeing that in the field of cars, we are rapidly moving towards electric drives. And electric drives means no gears. So are you prepared to look for a new job?
So thank you very much for your nice introduction first. I think that's not right, that there are no gears in electric cars. Yes, there's definitely a strong trend to electrification. That means on the one side hybrid drives, so combination of electric drives with conventional combustion engines, and also battery electric vehicles without any combustion engine. Both will not need less but more sophisticated gear technology. When we start first with the hybrid drives, you will need an additional powertrain to implement the electric drives into the conventional drives. So you need the transmission for the combustion engine and additionally functions with more gears and the diversion of the powertrain for the electric drives. But let's focus on the pure electric battery vehicles. Electric motors have the potential of high speed, building small motors, running fast, but they have a problem with high torque. Because of the limited forces which can be conducted by the electric currents and the conduction, the torque is a problem you need to tackle with a lot of material. So you need copper and rare earth to increase the torque. It's much easier to have a motor with high speed running, and then you need a transmission to get the high speed, the power onto the road. So we still need transmissions to reduce the speed of the high running motors.
Okay, so I am understanding that one of the issues of the gears of the future is to be able to work at very high speed. Does this imply some problem with respect to noise, vibration, NVH, let's say noise, vibration and harshness? So is there something that we have to do in this direction?
Yes, definitely. Battery electric vehicles offer a complete variety of new challenges and potentials. Gears typically have three major issues. One is noise, vibration and harshness, NVH, so the acoustic behavior. Second is the efficiency. And third is the endurance or the weight. And all three aspects of these gears are very special for battery electric vehicles. So let's start with the noise issue. When you increase the speed, there's some noise in the microphone. When you increase the speed, then you might be in resonance. When resonances are a potential in the car drive, you need special measures to reduce the incitation by the engagement of the teeth. This is much more challenging than with conventional gears. So we can dwell on that a little bit later. Second, efficiency. When you increase the speed, there will be a trade-off of the increased losses by the windage and churning and the win of efficiency by the higher RPM of the electric motor. So it's very important to increase the efficiency of the gears against conventional transmissions, because in battery electric vehicles, the battery is the most important component, and the potential to drive long distances is the utmost criterion of a battery electric car. Therefore, efficiency is much more important on battery electric vehicles than on conventional cars. And same is for weight. You have the recuperation. You need the recuperation potential of electric cars to get the kinetic energy of the car back into the battery when you break down, example, in stop and go. But all the weight you have to accelerate and recuperate back needs to go through the cycle of the efficiency. So if you increase the efficiency by a couple of percent, the efficiency of the whole car will increase dramatically. So it's there's a simple calculation you can make, how much the battery costs and how much percent reduce the cost of the car by how many euro. So the cost per percentage of efficiency is much higher on battery electric cars than on conventional cars.
And so, according to weight, are gears ready for lightweight design and increased power density, or there is still to work in this direction?
Gears today are already lightweight. So when you look in a modern transmission, you have high performance steel and a shape of the gear which already is lightweight. Hollow shafts and a lot of measures to reduce weight. But there is still potential. For example, you can mix materials. You can have a very hard shell for the gear and lightweight material underneath. It can be 3D printed structures, or lightweight structures, for example, or aluminum mixed, or even plastic hybrid structures mixed with steel. We also make investigations on forged structures, like very tin shape body of the gear with a hard shell for the teeth. So we are quite good already in practical application, but there is still a lot of potential.
You use the word plastics, but I understand that with the performances that the plastic is able to provide today, we should speak about high performance plastic, which is the potentiality today of, let's say, plastic gear with respect to metal gears.
Plastic gears offer a complete new world of possibilities. They are underestimated and not very deeply researched on at the moment. So especially for the combination of a very high-speed electric motor with low torque, high speed, low torque, still high power, with a transmission, you have some gears running very fast. And especially those fast-running gears offer the application with plastic gears. So plastic, of course, high-performance plastic gears, maybe in combination with a coating, thin coating or thin metal coating, to increase the performance, and you have a lot of potential there. You can combine with fibers, short fibers, long fibers, or endless fibers to increase the strength, and we will see a high cost reduction potential and also weight potential to reduce.
Another question related to electric and hybrid drives. Since everything is changing in a quick way, we see that there are many different architectures and layouts. So we expect that we have to produce, as we said, more sophisticated gears, but with lower volumes for each single batch. And Italy typically is based on small companies which are, on the other side, very flexible. Do you see some benefits for Italian companies from this situation?
I think there's a lot of potential for small and medium enterprises in the area of electrification. We are currently far away from mass production in electric cars, whilst in conventional combustion powertrain architectures, mass production is a key. So we will see a lot of different architectures. Let's say small motors with low power and 2-gear, so a shifting in the transmission, completely different architecture, or a transmission in front and the rear of the car, one shiftable, the other not shiftable, a large motor in front, small motor in the back, or vice versa. And all the potential of hybrid cars with different adaptations of the electric motor. That means many different potential architectures, a lot of prototyping, a lot of small series starting slowly and propagating to series and mass production. That means a challenge and a chance for small enterprises to get a grip on that and start producing small batches of new architectures, new transmissions.
So I think that we could conclude that the outlook for the Italian sector of power transmissions and gear in the next future is good.
I think it's very important that the small enterprises now engage and offer their services, and if they do, and if they offer good options regarding efficiency and strengths and noise behavior, what means a lot of knowledge is needed on that, research and knowledge and tools. If Italian industry is able to do that, this will be a good chance for especially small and medium enterprises, yes.
Okay, so thank you very much, Professor Stahl, for these good works for our industries, and thank you for coming to MECSPE, and have a good day, a good visit of the exhibition. Grazie, buongiorno a tutti e arrivederci, a presto.